Simple and Out is a great place to have all your users right on your board. Sometimes you would like to export that data for your users. Maybe you need to generate a call sheet, or maybe you need to just generate a roster of all your users that you can take with you to different events. Maybe you want to see just a list of people in a specific group. For any of those reasons, you might need to export your users out of Simple and Out. And for that, we have the new contacts report. So today we're going to show you how the contacts report works. It's fairly straightforward. So you reach the contacts report by clicking contacts up here after clicking on the reports in the upper right. And once you're on contacts, this is fairly straightforward. By default, the contacts report will generate you a CSV downloadable file that you could take to your favorite spreadsheet application, such as Excel or Numbers for Mac or Google Sheets or Airtable for the web. By default, it will export all your users, but you can use our user filter here to filter on either specific users or specific groups. So for example, if I just wanted to get a contact export of the managers group, I could pick the managers out of here, and this would just give me the managers. Or I could pick individual users, or I could pick users and groups. And of course, the filter will tell you how many users you're about ready to export. In this case, I'm just going to export everybody because this is a pretty small company. So we'll just leave this blank and run for all users. And then I'll click Run Report. And as you can see, what it'll do is it'll generate you a report. This will take a moment. Once this report is generated, we'll keep the report for you for about 3 days. So you can just download it again without having to regenerate it if you need it again or if you lost your copy for some reason. If I click Download here, all that'll do is download it to my desktop and we're ready to go. And if I go ahead and I pull up what this looks like, we'll see what it looks like. So we have the users' information, their names and emails, their details, if you've used details fields for anything. In this case, we're using details in this test account for title by the look of it. And then we also have phone numbers, their groups, and which role they're in. There is one other column that will show up on the end of this report, and that is if you're using Time Clock and your company uses badges, our barcode badges, in order to scan in, we'll include the actual identifying information for that badge on the column as well. And that is useful if you're generating your own badges for some reason to use with our Time Clock application. So this is the user contact export report. It's a great way to grab all your data, especially for things like, again, call sheets and contact lists, right from Simple and Out.